There have been a huge amount of very exciting developments in the world of 40k in the year 2021. However, not everybody is able to stay up with the meta and the best models, and so I wanted to go ahead and do a little roundup of the best Poorhammer in the year 2021. Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is John and I've got a YouTube channel, Peacetime Painting, where I do a lot of 40k painting, battle reports, sort of general model making. I've been playing 40k since 2nd edition. I've skipped a few up till then. Anyway, yeah, hello. One of my subscribers suggested that I do a roundup of Poorhammer for the year 2021. So here we are. For those of you who don't know what Poorhammer is, it's basically like playing Warhammer by any means possible, where maybe you don't have the means to play it in the way that Games Workshop would love everybody to do it. And by that I mean, a lot of us started out that way, you know, using just books for terrain instead of buildings, because I didn't have, terrain buildings when I was a kid. Well, 2nd edition came with some, but for bigger, more solid things, there was nothing there. So I just used books and cassette tapes, like VHS tapes. And there's a lot of other creative, talented, just like amazing creations that people do to play Warhammer, and some of it's kind of funny, and some of it's like really creative, and some of it's just you can't believe the lengths to which people have gone in order to be able to play 40k. So I've done a few of these before, these roundups of things. Yeah, like I said, someone suggested I do one of this, so let's have a look at what people have made. So straight in, we've got Sombra Donkey. Incredible haul from an eBay trade. Some kid spent an age crafting these. So when I first looked at these, I thought these were just like, I'd say badly painted minis. But these are actually handcrafted. Like, these are so, like, you can tell there from the cardboard on those rhino slits. Like, they're amazing. Like, I wonder if this person bought one and then used that as the basis from which to build their other. Oh! That's got a bit of smoke coming out of it. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, it's quite a pain in the butt, I'll say, to like be fiddly with cardboard like that. So that's a huge amount of effort has gone into those. Not just because there's a lot of them. Look at that whirlwind. You could just, they kind of look like lit cigarettes. Gonna rain down, don't know, some lung problems on their enemies. What's this? Monster Boy Crafts. Cheap Necromunda Kit Bash tutorial. Kit Bash tutorial for some Necromunda monsters. Okay. I haven't played Necromunda monsters since it was introduced. Just after 2nd edition, was it? Around then? In like the early 90s? Wow. So that was filler going in and getting sanded. So you know this person is not messing around. What's that? What were they doing with their finger there on the red? Is this more stuff? Oh, is this a base going on? Nice bit of foil. You get a nice rocky effect with that. The foil balls on the foam. Looks good. Okay. We're getting the full details of how they painted it here. Why not? There you go. Necromunda monsters with a beaky for scale. Looks good. They kind of look like D&D models a little bit, those ones. That's cool. Here we have Opera Ghost 21. Anybody wants Sprucrons free to a good home. So basically, I've seen these before with great work here from Opera Ghost. So I've seen these before with Poorhammer, is basically using sprues to create Necrons. And why not? Like, why not? Like, on a tabletop, at a glance, you're not going to notice that they're not Necrons. Well, the guns are a bit long, I suppose, and they are made of sprues. But anyway, what I'm saying is, and also, these are 100% Games Workshop made miniatures. Like, Games Workshop made all the plastic here, providing they're using GW sprues. So it's like, yeah, go for it. I would love to play against some Sprucrons. It's also, I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe like I'm a bit of a hippie, but like, I don't like chucking sprues in the bin because it's just plastic waste, and I'm trying to reduce my plastic waste. Sorry, I know it's probably inflammatory for some folks, but that's the reality. Here we have Mayor Alex 504. I used to work with someone with that name, actually. Hello, Alex, if you're watching this, and that's you. For less than $1 a model, Russian knockoff Space Marines clean up pretty nice. Primaris size to boot. Really? This on Amazon.ae. Where's AE? I can actually read Cyrillic, but it's been a long time. I think that says Nabor Soldatikov. So something soldier. So very Vrech. Vsech. I think that says. Don't know what that means. So very might be so very. Wow. That looks legit, doesn't it? I mean, I think the shoulder pads are the best looking bit, and the rest of it's kind of. They're more like scouts, and they've literally got trousers on. Anyway, Poorhammer, why not? Go for it. Enjoy your games. D-Thorm, scrap terrain made from DIY leftovers and recycling. Very good. Nice effect there with the kind of dustiness on the concrete. And recycling, yeah. I mean, the good thing about polystyrene, and this is, I'm pretty sure, polystyrene, is that because it's manufactured, it has that kind of industrial look to it, and you get a lot of uniformity across different items of terrain. So I think that works really well, to be honest. No way. So this is actually me. So this is something I made. If you this isn't a setup, by the way. I didn't expect to see myself here. I'd actually forgotten that I'd posted it here. I made this out of lolly sticks, and it's a orc truck. I do a full video elsewhere on the channel. I got these kind of what they call piratey orcs. These piratey orcs were basically, I didn't expect to get these in a job lot of orcs. They were like extra. The person hadn't even listed them. And I thought, wow, that's cool. And then I looked into it, and freebooter orcs are a thing. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making that, and I actually I know I'm giving a lot of attention to my own thing here. Sorry about that, but it's just bringing back memories talking about it, actually. I actually I used proper shipbuilding techniques to bend the wood to get the bow to that kind of shape. It's still it's not perfect, but anyway, I thought I'd have a go at it. There you go. Peacetime painting. Great post. Here we have Hydru Kachan. My tape and paper army has grown a bit. Scratch built tanks too are amazing. So some people just print images of their stuff and then go ahead and play with it. And they got tanks. They got like goblins driving them on grots. Cool. Fully recycled cyborg big mech. I think I've seen this one before from Akko Spoot. So good. That rust effect's amazing. The guns, I think they probably need painting there, but the head looks fantastic. If Games Workshop released an orc mech with that head, you wouldn't look twice at it. You would just think that's a cool model, and that looks absolutely amazing. So well done to Akko Spoot. Killer cans in progress, mostly recycled household plastic. They look really good. I mean, I can't really see that one because it's on I think that's a white orb with a white background. And this one that looks really good. Honestly, some primer on these would totally, complete the illusion. Sometimes when you make stuff out of other things, it's obvious what's there until you paint it. I did a huge railway diorama recently, and just getting the spray paint on it totally made it look like a cohesive piece. Finished and painted DIY Mortarian made out of hot glue, some bionicle bits and sprues. Oh, let's have a look at this. Shall I go full image? Wow, Mortarian looking there. Ready for action there. I've played a lot of games against Death God. Like my friend who I normally play against plays Death God. Hello Ed, if you're watching. Happy New Year. And I'm used to seeing just how good the real model is, so when I'm looking at this, I'm a little bit like... the side looks really good, and the lantern, there's guns called the lantern, I think, and it shoots stuff in all in one line, so you can hit multiple targets. Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think the wings, if the wings were bigger, it would look better, basically. And I know this is Poorhammer, anything goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Honestly, who am I to say anything? Like, that's great. Really good. Here we have user deleted. Bit of drama there. What happened there? Getting smaller. Blade Guard Ancient because I wanted and want even though I play AdMech. Like, it looks good. How do you make a... Is that made out of cardboard? It just looks like a Space Marine to me. Like a normal model, you know what I mean? Anyway, it looks really good. They hit their thumb. You've been doing some DIY. Should I do a 2020 roundup of DIY injuries? Hobbyist DIY injuries. Here we have Hydru Kachan. Some orcs done using the Wyloch method. Is this the Wyloch method? Just printing stuff out? Looks good. Gmoleon98, making Mortarion out of spruces. Honestly, it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine when people say spruces rather than sprues. S-P-R-U-E-S. It's spruce. Spruces is like what? Plural of the kind of tree? Anyway, Mortarion. Has he got... I know they're just in the background, but it kind of looks like he's got big orange googly eyes here a little bit. You know what I mean? So, is that... Go on. Someone out there give Mortarion big orange googly eyes. A day. Here we have Smoky Ninja with a work in progress Death Dread, which seems to not be working. The link. What's happened? What's happened, internet? Oh, here we go. It's working here. What we got? Good looking claws. Bit of green stuff in there. Keeping some cardboard together, I think. Guns looking good. More green stuff. This is another one where just get some primer on it and it's going to absolutely save the day. Smoky Ninja, good work. Mayor Alex 504, work in progress, CNC welcome. This looks like a World War II tank that's been made kind of chaosy, orky. It looks really good anyway. Are they like toothpicks there? Or you can get a good carving effect or whittled effect on sprues, or spruces if you like. That looks like that's what that might be there. It's cool. Terrain made easy. A bunker for Warhammer 40k made out of cardboard. Full vid in comments. I've seen a few of this person's videos and they're really good. Recommend. Go and check them out. Cardboard. The problem I found with cardboard when making like real terrain with, you know, glue and paint on is that it doesn't hold, like cardboard typically doesn't hold the paint and moisture very well. It starts to make it sag and kind of lose the structural goodness, I suppose, that is one of the reasons you use cardboard, but it's cheap and it's everywhere, so why not? Poorhammer to the rescue. Noctilith Crown and a Plasma Obliterator. Let's have a look here. Zoom in. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, there have been some new Necron models. I'm sure many of you watching this will know this. There's one that's a big square and one that's a big ring. I don't know what they're called. Because I basically kind of stopped following it all when I just felt like there was too many releases and it was just too attractive to spend loads of money. And this person's just stuck some sprues together. And do you know what? It's all Games Workshop legal stuff. Games Workshop made it. They didn't say you can't use the sprues. Here's me again. So at the same time I was making the pirate ships, I also had to go at making some grot tanks. I only did one of them. If anyone's nautically minded, you might notice that I've done a red plate on the port side and a green plate on the starboard side. I trained as a deck officer in the Merchant Navy when I was a young man, and I still like to, I don't know, be anal about it. Yeah, there it is, grot tank. Oh, also, I will say, because it's my model, and I know that I've played battles with it, there was a battle where, what was it? I think it took the wound off, or it killed, there was two Primaris Marines together, and I think it killed one and took a wound off another one. And then I think the Marine charged this grot tank, and the grot tank in close combat took the last wound off the Primaris Marine. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out my video. I think it was one of my narrative orc videos. Check them out if you're interested. Yeah. Another Mortarian. Big old wings. Wow. They look like big sort of kidney-shaped things, don't they? That looks really good with the pipe. The piping really helps with all of these models. Really good stuff. Here we have Hydru Kachan again. Some wooden orcs I made for... What's it called? Of the Lord of the Rings, right? Not War of the Rings? Warhammer of the Rings? Is that what they call it? I don't know. And I don't really play it. But why not? I mean, come on. You got into this effort. Give the lads some eyes. Some little red dots. Just 2 red dots. Beep, beep. If you got kids, get them to do it. They'd absolutely love to do it. Beep, beep. 2 red eyes. Absolutely transform it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this right now. Go on Microsoft Paint and do some red eyes. Other software is available, but you don't need those. We got a bit of Microsoft Paint here, guys. Look at this. Look at how it's transforming. Straight away. Boom. I'm not even going to make the eyes smaller for the ones that are further away. They're just going to go ahead and have these beady eyes. These guys, he's got very eyes close together. Here's a further apart. He's got one eye visible. He's got, watch this eye's going to be very close together eyes. Beep. Look at that. I'm kind of happy with that addition. I'm going to save that, and I might actually, don't know, repost it and say, look at these orcs I've just made, guys. Try and claim some of the glory. Stolen valor. Let's scrolling down from them. Come on. Red dots. Easy, cheap. Use your nail varnish. You have Akko Spoot again, Lord of Contagion / Pollution. Full progress included. This looks really good. What's that head? What have they made that head from? It looks really good. I mean, this is just a not well lit photograph, so it's a dark model for starters. Background's very light, and the model's just darkness. I can't see what the model is, pal. Just like turn the telly off, or take a picture from the side of the telly. There we are. Now we can see what's happening. Looks really good. Zoom in a smidge. Zoom enhance. Yeah, it looks great. Looks really good. Outside of some rough nights in college, this is the closest the cardboard has come to finishing. That's not lasagna. That's not lasagna. This looks like packaging as well. Looks great. I've turned some stuff like this into, I wanted to make like Necron reactors. But I didn't do a good job of it, basically. So you'll never see those models. Smoky Ninja can't afford the design and neoprene mats for $50, so I remixed in Photoshop some free assets from Pixabay into a Martian cargo bay. Get a print on the back of a reclaimed advertisement banner. Free, but costs $5 for printing. Looks really good. Why not? Like, that's what a lot of video game art is. Just stick loads of stuff together in a PSD and get it in the engine. Hydru Kachan, update on the Gargant. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Look at that. Looks like the Tin Man a little bit from Wizard of Oz. The arms look great. I wonder what they're using for extra supports there, because I feel like if I just went ahead and tried to make that, the arms would just fall off. Let's be honest. I'd need some kind of structural integrity. But that's really cool. Here we have King Vape. I'm totally new to minis, but I tried my best at a Hawk Blue Rotigus. Amazing. Like, no 2 ways about it. This is absolutely class. Look at that, man. Amazing. Oh, but that's an example of what I was saying before. Like, sometimes if you make something, it's obvious like that you've just clagged loads of stuff together, but when you put the primer on it, it totally transforms it. Got you. So the head is a proper mini, and the body is hot glue. Works really good. First piece of terrain I've ever built. Oh, hello. Well, he's angry, isn't he? This guy here. That looks really good. Looks like one of those capsules that they have in for money. Go boom, and take it away somewhere. It's extra bits added. Oop. Oh, oatmeal type container. Some wooden blocks and skewers and some junk drawer. Okay. Looks good. I like it. It looks kind of functional, doesn't it? Like it'd be part of like a step down station like for electricity. Look at this. What is this? Dan the Panini. Follow up to my Death Guard Rhino, added a Scorpion-esque Havoc launcher. Thanks to everybody for the support. Once the weather is dry and I get some time, I'm going to paint it up and see how close it can get to looking legit. I'm gonna go deeper and I'm gonna look at this person's account and see if they reposted like an update, because that is bonkers. I hope it turns out well. It's just bonkers. Amazing. Like, why not? Right, let's zoom enhance on Dan the Panini. I have dug deep and zoomed in enhanced, and I'll be honest, it's not what I was expecting. So 11 months ago this was posted, and also 11 months ago, I'm assuming after, I mean, like, the first one was bonkers. That one I was like, wow, okay, where are you going with this? And the answer is green and with stuff on it. I hope it went further. That looks all puffy. I wonder if they put like glue on there and it puffed up the cardboard. Kind of looks like, yeah. I mean, it's Chaos Death Guard, isn't it? Anything goes for those guys. Anything goes with Death Guard. Here we have Wild Bilbo Dark. Made a Poorhammer flapping banner flag by heating an old CD jewel case in the oven. It works really well. CD jewel case. I mean, I know what a CD case is. I don't know what a CD jewel case, but that looks absolutely brilliant. Look at the little edges and things. Like, that looks really, really good. I think that's a fantastic effect, actually. I think that's one of the better ones that we've seen so far, if I'm honest. Got you. So it's just a CD case, cut to shape, carved a bit, I think, and melted. Looks really good. I think that one's my favorite so far because it looks amazing, like the final effect. Look at that. If you were good at freehand, I'm not. You could just do some amazing stuff on there. Here we have Hydruka-chan, scrap-built Dakajets. Look really good. Kind of remind me of the Captain Scarlet and Stingray. Those old, like, Super Marionette, is it? Here we go. Oh, this is also me. A DIY battle mat. I was thinking to myself, who's this guy? Come on, Skip. Where's the good bits? Tell me how to do it. Anyway, yeah. Very cheap battle mat here. You should, if you want a city battle mat, go ahead and check out my video because it turned out pretty well, I think. I'm particularly happy with how, I'll skip to it. Oh, it hasn't skipped to the right place. Yeah, how the road markings go, like my technique for the road markings. Have a look at that. It was so cheap to do, and I think I show at the end. Wow, it's buffering a little. Yeah, that's it in action. There's still some bumps and things there. I actually don't know where it is right now. Probably on my shelves. But yeah, if you're interested in a very cheap Warhammer 40,000 city battle mat, look no further than Peacetime Painting and that video. Here we have Matokuro with a Sororitas Rhino that they finished earlier today. When you don't have €40 to blow on a real one, some cardboard and bits from an old model tank will do. The attributes around it are real though, just haven't found the time to paint the second cherub. Honestly, I go for it. Like, this isn't bringing Games Workshop down, is it? This little Rhino. No, it's great. Cool. Enjoy. Hope they transport those girls very well. Here's Dan the Panini again. Oh, work in progress Death Guard Rhino for my roommate. Oh, it's for a roommate, so it's a gift. It's not just for themselves. My first foray into scratch building, CNC appreciated. Cool. Really good. Ex-Bonster, I have ascended, my brothers. Oh, where's the ascending? All I'm seeing is some money being spent. We're about Poorhammer here. We're not about spending money. Right. Oh, is this? Oh, maybe this is someone who just makes Poorhammer stuff and they've just bought some models. In which case, good luck to you. Hope they bring you a lot of pleasure. High fat iced coffee, Warhammer 40k tower terrain, made with cheap balsa wood. Cool. Oops, make it orky. I think I've seen Make It Orky on Instagram. Hello. You're watching this? Skip. I'm sorry. I'm just skipping through here to see. It's what? Oh, that looks really good. Something that I've done on my York stuff when I'm using wood, every single plank, every single bit of wood I carve in order to make it look like it's got a story and it's had a bit of a battering. Like the video game Sea of Thieves, there's a GDC talk by one of their art directors about how that was the intention. If you look on Sea of Thieves, the video game, every mug's got a chip in it, every instrument looks like it's been dropped or something like that. And it's just to give this kind of very subtle, story-ish kind of vibe to like everything in the world. And I try to do that with my Orc stuff as well. Anyway, loads of letters, 40k all day. BJJ, 40k all day. Okay, so that's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, one with 40,000 all day. Right, Grot Tank from McDonald's Toy, pill bottle and bits. Love it. Amazing. I wonder what they did for the tracks. Is that the McDonald's Toy bit? Honestly, like I only made one Grot Tank and they come in threes and squads. And I just need another two. I would totally use that. Here we have Mokana Rebu. After hours of work, the scratchbook Gorkanaut is done. Wow. Look at that big claw. Absolutely smashing. Amazing. The Gorkanauts are really cool models, the real ones. Oh, here we go. Here's a supercut of how I made the. Let's go full screen for me. Ha! Bit of self-indulgence here. Sorry, this wasn't intention. This wasn't the intention. Here I'm drawing out the stern. Super glue. It's actually miter bond, that stuff. Ooh, bit of buffering while I chat. Use it for flooring, I think. And it's like super glue, but it has an accelerant. And when you squirt it, it sets like in a second. It's absolutely brilliant for this stuff. Because you can just accelerate your building process so much. Problem is, it's not good to breathe in. Make sure you're using it well ventilated or outside, as I didn't. I just painted loads of stuff silver and then whacked loads of wash on it because it's quick and easy. Yeah, so that's honestly the what do you call it? The chopsticks you can get very cheap on Amazon. I think I paid £10 for just like loads, and I only used like 10%. I think I ended up with like 2,000 or something, or 4,000. I probably used like 100 for like 3 different full-size ships. Yeah. Here we have, wow, recast sculpt kit bash plague marines. Okay, so recasting vermin mode, okay, or vermin mode, okay. The good thing about like Death Guard recasts, I suppose, is that like even if you mess it up, you can just say Death Guard in it. Death Guard look like that because they're so diseased. As long as your base is fine, you can get away with it. They look really good. Right, I'm going to do 5 more so that this video doesn't go on forever. Hydro-Kachan decided to take my Poorhammer giants into 3 dimensions, real fabric clothes and clay for extremities. Wow, that's real clothes. That's amazing. Like if you colored that, like puts a load of wash on it just so it looks really dirty, that'll look really good. I mean, it already looks good. I'm kind of into that. That's cool. 4 left. Matakuro, meet my work in progress demon Prince of Nurgle, Warning Cursed. Is that made of like cotton wool balls? That's amazing. See, what I like about this is like it's obviously done with like, a bit of a sense of humor. The axe is just insane, and it's just like a soldier's legs. Soldier's class, really good. Dan the Panini, Death Guard Rhino Part 3. There we go. We saw it before. Dan look absolutely bonkers and amazing. Ex-Bonster, Poorhammer Venerable, Cornite Marine, and a Commissar, loosely Kriegerified. Looking good. Look at that Dreadnought. Look at the shoulders on him. Bam, bam, bam. Be working out. And then he's got these teeny tiny feet. Hench. He's been skipping leg day. Skipping a leg day. I might use that one for the thumbnail of the image. More recasts from Vermin Lord. I mean, I think it is Poorhammer, strictly speaking, I suppose, but it's not quite as charming as things just made of cardboard, is it? Because you're just recasting like existing stuff. Hi, how are you? 2006. Made a sprue wall out of the Recruit 9 edition sprues. Finally, after a year, getting back into 40k. Looks good. Kind of reminds me of the Iron Throne. Right, for the very last one, let's see what it is. Oh, it's it's my roundup from a year ago. Oh well, that's a good way to end it, I suppose, isn't it? Have a look at that if you want to. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've had as much fun watching as I've had making it. It's great to have a look at all that stuff, even when like my own videos kind of cringily popped up in there. Sorry, that wasn't the intention. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if you've enjoyed watching it. Feel free to check out my other videos if there's anything there to you like in painting, model making, and rules chats, unboxings and things, battle reports, how to paint stuff, how not to paint other stuff. Cool. All right. Well, I've been John at Peacetime Painting, and take care of yourselves.